Just have a blue screen.
Can you read the first?
In flickering candlelight or blue screen. No, just kidding. In flickering candlelight, the golem glanced once more at her photo on the wall, then blew out the candles and exited his sacred space. I am reborn. What a weirdo.
Look. The light is this light bad? I don't know.
That's fine.
Let it be.
Yeah. Babes in the...
He's a baby reborn.
He said, I am reborn.
I am reborn. So he's like a Chucky, maybe, who came alive. He's a baby reborn.
Bathed in the ephemeral glow of his flat, he entered his dressing room. His hooked cloak and platform boots lay crumpled on the floor, hastily jettisoned as he could receive the ether. A journey he always took unclothed, unadorned, and in total darkness.
So it's naked based. Right? And what's it gonna get?
She wants to.
No, why does she want to? Can you click that, please? I could do that, but I don't want to move much.
It's open for her.
Is it?
Yeah.
There
She's just being silly.
She wants to draw some attention. Let me go away. Why don't you come over? We're reading for Bella to go to sleep. Should that? I'm not sure. Let's go. Yes, I'm sorry.
The golem carefully rehung his costume, brushing off the loose bits of dried clay and that clung to the collar. Tourists were often startled by his appearance, but the locals barely even glanced. Prague was a city of drama and fantasy, and revelers regularly walked the streets, masquerading as storied characters from her history. Famous ghosts, witches, star-crossed lovers, martyred, what's that word?
Martyred.
Martyred.
Martyred, I guess. Martyred.
Yeah, but in past tense, it's like, how do you say that? Martyred. Saints. Yeah. And his hulking monster made of clay. And this hulking monster made of clay. Prague's oldest legend, a mystical guardian, just like me.
Yeah.
The golem knew the glazed monster's tale by heart because it was his own, a protective spirit thrust into physical form, tasked with sacrificing his own comfort to carry another's pain. According to 16th century legend, a powerful rabbi named Judah Lowe.
Is that he's explaining what the Golen is?
I guess. I don't know. I think he's going to talk about the clay, why he uses the clay.
The Golen knew.
The Golen knew the clay monster's tale. He's telling why he uses clay.
Okay.
By heart, because it was his own. A protective spirit.
Prague's oldest legend. A mythical guardian.
Yes.
Just like me. Look at him.
Now, he's thrust into physical form, tasked with sacrificing his own comfort to carry another's pain. God bless him.
Don't say like that.
I know.
You know, it's a real thing, and he comes, I don't have a nightmare.
According to fellow protector. According to 16th century legend, a powerful rabbi named Judah Lowe dug wet clay from the banks of the Vltava River and used it to build a monster that he hoped would protect his people. Oh, so that's why he got the idea of clay.
Can I read? Because I keep... a powerful rabbi named Judah Lowe. How do you say that?
Lowe.
Lowe?
That's what I said.
Doug, but to me, like knowing pronunciation of a word is such a isn't it? What is that? Everyone, a lot of people. No. Okay. Dug wet clay from the banks of the Voltava River, and used it to build a monster that he hoped would protect his people. Using Kabbalistic magic, the rabbi inscribed the Hebrew word into the forehead of the lifeless guardian. Lifeless guardian?
Yeah, because he made a monster. He made a thing of clay, a monster of clay.
Of clay? I thought it was just the mask.
No.
Okay. And the clay monster immediately sprang to life, infused with the soul from another realm. What did I say about Chucky? I just didn't I? Chucky is like he came to life. And it's, by the way, it's the word that gives life to, like, why does it need to be? It's like he's a program, and you enter that script on his forehead, and it has to be in the forehead, and he can spring to life, and he says,
"No, this is where he got his idea from. So keep going."
Yeah. The word on his forehead was Emet. It's written like those symbols, right? It's 3 symbols.
It's the same symbols this weirdo etched in his forehead.
Okay, truth. Don't call him weirdo. No.
Sorry.
I mean, you don't know what's happening there. Truth. That's what means Emet, truth. The rabbi called his creation a Golen, meaning raw material. So Golen is raw material. Right? We learned one more. In Hebrew, a reference to the earthen clay which the monster had been forged. Thereafter, the Golen patrolled the streets of the Jewish ghetto, protecting those in danger a lot, right? It's already like...
so he's a good person. He killed evil doers.
You see, you call him a weirdo. Killing evil doers. Look, he'll go straight to killing. He doesn't say, can you... Let's think about what you're doing.
Of the community.
Let's think about decisions. Do you think that attitude will lead you to a better future for you and your community? Before saying that, it's killing. Do you understand? So the Golen is a good person, but a bit over.
Yeah, because it sounds like it gets bad here.
On the edge. Like, I don't want to judge, but maybe he's using that an excuse to play.
Yeah, I don't know. He still might be a weirdo, because if you keep reading, I think he gets...
And listen, I want to be very honest here, correct? I believe in his kindness and his desire to do good, right? But why is he going to the Jewish ghetto? Why is he looking for things on the lower ranks of society?
He just killed Brigitte Gessner, who doesn't seem to be an evil person.
That's what I mean, that he's here.
Yeah.
Killing evil doers.
No, I get it.
Right?
I was like,
and
he's a
ensuring
good
the safety.
Yes.
So that's his ensuring the safety of the community. You listen to me.
But
right?
this is the Golem, the original Golem they're talking about.
Okay. But you see, like that partner going on the lower rank. Why doesn't he look for evil in the high ranks of society, where real evil may be lurking?
Let's keep reading. Find out.
But here, the legend took a dark turn. I think it's already a bit dark. Oh, there doesn't need to turn. It's kind of, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They already made the turn.
It's right there. The monster became lonely. Why? I mean, and confused by its own violence. Look at that. Do you understand? It is not evil per se, but something. He's gaining awareness that he's doing something wrong, I guess. Eventually turning on its creator. The rabbi barely managed to survive the monster's attack by desperately reaching up and smearing away one of the Hebrew letters. Isn't that cool? On the creature's forehead. So if you change, like it changes the script, it affects his life. It's amazing. I love that idea. It's beautiful. Do you want to read?
Ooh. By erasing the letter
The
X,
almost
the
like an
Hebrew
X.
word for truth, Emet, was transformed into something far darker, Met, the Hebrew word for dead.
Dead? You.
NDX became ND, we'll just say.
Yeah.
Truth became death. The monster collapsed in a heap, lifeless. Standing over his fallen creation, the rabbi took no chances. He quickly dismantled the clay body and hid the pieces in an attic in Prague's old new synagogue, where the earthen shards were said to remain to this day, overlooking the ancient cemetery where Rabbi Lowe was now buried.
A second. So this is a real
person thing.
A myth
Mm-hmm.
from Prague.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Wow. Can you imagine that level of letter? That. Oh my, go on.
The cemetery is where my journey began, the Golen thought, regarding his own dark costume hanging imminently. I am the Golem, another incarnation in the cycle of souls. He too had been summoned as a protector, a guardian of the woman whose photo hung on the wall in this sateen.
Where?
On the wall in his sateen. Svatin.
Yeah. Or
She-
Swa. I'm not sure.
Swatin,
Because
yeah.
remember, you or both. Like in Volta. Votava.
She could never know he existed or what he had done for her, nor especially what I soon will do. He had already killed one of her most devious betrayers, Brigida Gessner. He could still hear the echoes of her voice as she desperately divulged everything she and her conspirators had done. Some of her fellow
co-conspirators.
Some of her fellow betrayers were here in Prague, well within the Golem's reach. Others were thousands of miles away. I bet you, not to stop, but I bet you Robert Landon and Catherine Solomon are on that list. Others were 1,000 miles away, power brokers who moved in the shadows. I will not rest until all are punished. The Golem knew of only one way to accomplish that. I will destroy everything they have created.
I want to make the Golen's voice. I will destroy everything they have created. You know, I imagine what is I'm plotting against these people to defend.
Let's keep
interesting.
going. It's short. Yeah, I want to hear what Robert Landon's got.
Always the best. Robert Langdon, Catherine Solomon.
Yes.
I'll be Robert Langdon, and you are Catherine Solomon. Okay, let's go. Why not?
I'm Robert Landon. You the Gil.
No, I am the teacher. I'm the professor.
I'm the boy. You the Gil. You're the girl.
Don't you want to be Catherine Solomon? She's the main character. Come on.
No, okay, let's keep going.
They defused the bomb. That was Robert Langdon.
They defused the bomb. No, go ahead.
Tom Hanks. You watch out. Go on. We will be such a beautiful, handsome Robert Langdon, huh? Hello. Go on.
Robert Landon's thoughts spun wildly as he got dressed in the hotel bedroom. He could not fathom that a bomb attack had actually been thwarted this morning, much less the event with the woman on the bridge. Minutes ago, Landon had requested a closer look at the Czech's officer's ID, which the man had begrudgingly granted, confirming that he was Oldrich Janicek, a 61-year-old captain at UZSI. The acronym, he informed Landon, stood for Urad Pro
Zahraniczny Staki A Informants.
The Office of Foreign Relations and Information, and was pronounced exactly like the submachine gun, Uzi.
I mean, if I ever publish this and someone have the patience to follow, and you speak Czech, it must be fun, correct? It would be funny for it to see me, but that's what it is. Do you understand?
The agency's logo of the lion rampant was accompanied by the motto, Sine ira et studio, which meant without anger or bias, although the captain's demeanor seemed to suggest the presence of both.
Just 1 second. You know something I could do to make it more, I don't know, I could try and learn a bit of Czech. Don't you think? Look, lessons in Czech and see what I can start learning. It's amazing. I never in my life, honestly, thought I want to learn a bit of Czech. And now I want, because who is going to know how to pronounce maybe things later on? Don't you? I find that it's a, to me, desirable trait.
Yes, it is. But let's read right now. Justinik had been standing in Landon's bedroom doorway for the last 3 minutes, arguing in Czech on the phone. See, you would know what he's arguing about, while keeping one eye on Landon.
I was exhausted, so I felt a bit scared.
If you knew Czech, you would know what he was arguing about on the phone.
Yes. We were just talking about that. Let's read that again, will you, please?
Jancinek had been standing in Landon's bedroom doorway for the last 3 minutes.
Point, please.
Arguing in Czech on his phone, while keeping one eye on Landon. Does he think I'm going to run? Landon finished dressing, finally feeling warm in his heavy chinos, turtleneck, and thick Dale sweater. He grabbed his antique Mickey Mouse watch off the dresser and strapped it on, sensing that today he might need a constant reminder to remain light of heart.
Oh, babe. Light of heart.
Nay.
You know what this is? What?
Nay. Nay.
Janek shouted angrily into the phone. Tadi Velinja. That's the look. I'm speaking
Czech.
Prague. I'm
Czech.
speaking Prague. Czech. Huh? Tadi Velinja.
He hung up and turned to Landon. That was your Shuva. He's coming up to the room. My Shuva? Landon had no idea what that word meant, but clearly Jancinek was not happy about his arrival. Jancinek was...
I told I was Langdon because I also don't know what Shuva means.
Right.
Do you?
No.
You know. Huh? No, you know. Okay, go on, Langdon.
Jancinek was usually lanky, with an inclined posture that gave him the appearance he might pitch forward at any moment. Landon followed him into the living room, where the man made himself at home, igniting the gas fireplace, settling into a leather club chair, and crossing his spiderly legs.
What is this guy? He's just sitting there with me. He's been like getting closer to him.
As he settled in, the sweet store
What is this
chime
place,
rang.
huh?
Jansenik pointed to the foyer. Let him in. My Shiva, Landon wondered again, heading down the hallway and opening the door. Standing in the foyer was a handsome, perhaps 30-year-old black man who was Landon's height, slightly over 6 feet, with a shaved head, a bright smile, and a chiseled face. Immaculately dressed.
I picture him like that Morpheus substitute in Matrix Resurrection.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Immaculately dressed in a blue blazer, pink shirt, and foulard necktie. Ooh, he's gay. I'm just kidding. The man looked more like a male model than someone with whom Captain Justinek had just been arguing in Czech.
No, so he's younger and look much better. That's not like that. It's like a model, you know.
Yep. Michael Harris, the man said, extending his hand.
Also, he's.
It's an honor to meet you, Professor Landon. His accent was American. Maybe mainline. Thank you.
What's that?
I don't know.
Mainline.
I don't know what he considers mainline.
That's and it's in capital, right? Mainline. Go.
Thank you, Landon said, shaking the man's head. Whoever you are. First, I'd like
Whoever you are is like he's thinking.
First, I would like to apologize. Captain Jansenek should have called my office before questioning you. I see, Landon said, not seeing at all. And your office is... Harris looked surprised. He didn't tell you? No, he said you were my Shiva.
Shiva.
Harris frowned, making no move to enter the suite. Jansenik was amusing himself. Shiva means nanny. I'm the U.S. Embassy's legal attaché.
Oh, is that what an attaché is?
Yeah, I never knew what an attaché.
I'm an attaché.
I'm
Can
here
you imagine,
to
like, look at
assist
that,
you.
if you don't know what an attaché is, not even at my level. Excuse me.
Landon was deeply relieved to have some legal support, although he hoped the attaché wouldn't notice that Landon had already killed the expensive arrangement of tulips the embassy, the ambassador had sent over as a welcome gift.
Did you see tulips? What is? How is tulips involved in this?
My job, the attaché.
Oh,
my
stop.
job. My job.
The attaché. Attaché. This is a reference to Birdcage.
Yes,
there is no chance. This is like Agador from the first version was a younger guy.
Okay, now.
No, continue.
Yes.
Stop.
My job, the attaché said, speaking quietly, is to safeguard your rights as an American
Let's
overseas.
turn this into ASMR.
Which, from all I've heard so far, have been trampled this morning. Landon shrugged. Captain Justinek
I broke my 1,000.
Oh my God. Can you shut up for 4 paragraphs?
They don't work. They work so hard. It costs a lot,
Yes.
but they were sweating over my mouth. Are you sure this should cost $2,000? You'll do an amazing job as long as you don't click them on a massive glass of wine. Make an appointment for the doctor. No.
Yes.
Go. No. Stop this.
Landon shrugged. Captain Justinek has been aggressive, but considering the circumstances, I can understand his actions. That's generous of you, Harris whispered. But I warn you to be but I warn you to be circumspect
Circumcised?
with your kindness.
Stop. I can't. I'm sorry. Where am I? Circumspect.
Yes.
I'm
Captain
sorry.
Jesenick is skilled at exploiting
And I can't be
courtesies
serious
as
anymore.
weaknesses, and it sounds like this situation is unusual. You have no idea, Landon thought, still bewildered by what he had seen on the bridge. A word of what?
You saw a drag queen.
Mhm.
Before.
A
For
word
no one.
of advice, Harris added. The hotel and Charles Bridge are both heavily monitored by security cameras, which means
Welcome
just...
to modernity.
I don't want to read if you're going to stop me every
I'm
sentence.
sorry. Which means
Jesenick already knows every detail of what happened. So you must tell the truth. Do not lie. Harris. Jesenick's voice boomed from within. Second. Ooh.
Like, look, I'll tell you.
Okay.
There's diacritics here. But because the last, what appears, the last syllable, right?
Mhm.
I don't understand how syllables separate in Czech. The A has a diacritic, which would say that sakam. So I'm speaking Czech. You see, I'm learning. Harris.
Who's Chedem? Harris yelled back in what sounded like perfect Czech, and then gave Landon a reassuring look. Shall we? They found Jesenick seated in front of the fire, calmly puffing on a local Petra cigarette, tipping his head back and blowing smoke up into the air. So much for our non-smoking suite. Everyone sit, Jesenick commanded, tapping his cigarette into a potted plant on the floor. Oh my God, how
Where
rude.
is this?
Here,
Uh,
you see it?
Mm.
Professor,
cigarette into a
before we get started, I would like your phone. He held out a spindly hand. No, Captain, Harris intervened. You have no legal... My phone's gone, Landon said. I lost it in the river. Of course you did, Jesenick grunted, exhaling a cloud of smoke. How convenient for you. Sit.
I think this is what I'm thinking. In order to write and you want to put the best, he really must have characterized this character on a real... on a real behavior of local police. Something that he saw in a movie. Do you understand? Because that looks like they're not trying to be friendly with you. They're trying to intimidate. And it seems intimidated. Like, how does he even think he has that right?
No, right.
It's a foreign. He's not even thinking in terms of diplomacy or anything. He's almost right there, right?
Like,
Yeah.
That's okay.
And the other guy's from the embassy, right? Isn't he? Attaché.
Mhm.
Yes. Is that what attaché is? Like when you have a person who you think it's attaché.
I've heard that word before and I
No,
can't
in
remember
birdcage.
Ah.
Yeah. Because attaché must be if you committed a crime but you are a high profile person, like a professor, you need an attaché ambassador so they don't throw you in jail. Just to make sure the diplomacy and is right there. That is interesting. I never understand. Now I see. So he's almost like a shadow, attaché, attached to... You think it's a pretty title, but look. Who are you gonna... Sorry. You wake up, attaché, what are you gonna do? There's a guy who murdered, or he's a terrorist. And you need to be there.
I don't think...
Because he's from your country.
What do you think, Daddy? Okay.
That's what maybe you're not...
Yeah.
Look. the attaché is kind of almost like, don't harass my professor. Right? Where the guy, where's your phone? You can't.
Right.
Go. It's nice to learn this. Go.
Professor, the captain began, while you were getting dressed, you questioned my handling of this situation. You told me you were shocked that I did not evacuate the hotel as soon as we found the bomb. I was surprised, but I wasn't questioning your... Mr. Harris, Jesenik prompted, turning to the attaché and taking another pull on his cigarette. Perhaps you could enlighten our professor. Of course, Harris said calmly. That's a reasonable question, and while I cannot speak directly to Captain Jesenik's procedural methods, I can certainly confirm that his actions to match general counterterrorism strategy, widely publicized attacks, even failed attacks, but are only emboldened terrorists. What was all that? Do you know?
No.
Of course, Harris said calmly. That's a reasonable question, and while I cannot speak directly to Captain Jesenik's procedural methods, I can certainly confirm that his
actions do match general counterterrorism strategy, right? There is following protocol.
Right. Widely
publicized attacks, even failed attacks, only embolden terrorists. So only makes them more, right?
The correct response, when possible, is to diffuse the threat, pretend it never happened,
and deny the terrorists any publicity whatsoever. So keep it secret. Isn't that interesting? A reason for things to be kept secret. Do you understand? Here we go. He's gonna convince us why it's better to keep the secret, right? Isn't that interesting? Let's continue. Okay, London wondered how many terrorist attacks were thwarted every day without the public's knowledge. I never considered that, but I'm pretty sure I heard this before. You go, baby.
No, you keep reading.
Are you tired? Where am I?
Jesenik leaned
towards London, elbows on knees. Any other questions? No, sir. You should do you, London. Go on.
Good. Then let us move to my question. Because I have only one, and it is one that, so far, you have refused to answer. Jesenik took another pull of his cigarette and drew
out his question as if talking to a child. Professor, how did you know about the bomb? How did you know about the bomb? Right? You respond because you like.
I didn't know, Landon replied. I just...
You're very American, because he's from there. You pulled the alarm. Janisek exploded. You pulled the alarm. Janisek exploded. You knew something. And Professor, please don't say again. It's complicated. I appreciate that you are a famous scholar, but I too am a smart man. I believe I am capable of understanding your complications. Mr. Langdon, Harry said calmly, this is your moment. Just tell the truth.
Landon took a deep breath and hoped that John the Baptist had been correct when he promised the truth will set you free.
They had to quote John. This is a Bible from the free. a quote from the Bible.
Oh no,
John,
it's over.
John 23. John 9:23. The truth will set you free.
Mm-hmm.